jab in the neck, jab in the neck, yeah. That's right. Boxing. That's right. No, I love you. Oh, I love you. I never do that to you, but my training day is for Wendy's. You're almost here.
Hi, Burger Society? Yeah, I'd like to report a crazy person.
Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're gonna be doing a little bit of a emotional slash motivational video for you guys. My name is Kat, and yeah, I want to be able to inspire you guys and motivate you, because I know some of you always comment, and even on the Discord you're saying things like you're having a bad day. Well, you know what? Come here. Don't be shy. Get over here. Okay, not that close. Get out of my face. That's right. You came to the right channel. If you're having your days are going down, or you're down in the dumps, you came to the right place. Because you know what? I live in the dumps. That's right. I live in New Jersey. So if you live in New Jersey, even Steven Universe. Okay. I talk about this all the time. Even Steven Universe, one of the most positive, adorable shows on the networks of Cartoon Network, on the cartoons of the world, says that New Jersey is a bad place. Shall we play that clip? Shall we play that clip, Derek? Let's play the clip.
The place over there.
Oh, that's Jersey.
Is it populated by machines?
No, those are cars. They make a lot of smog, though. You'd like it in Jersey. The people here seem to hate the Earth, too.
Quit flying in our sky, you mooks.
You know, New Jersey, as I said Jersey, because if you're from New Jersey, you always end up saying Jersey, but it's a bad place. It's a bad. Never come here. You're trapped here. It's a cage. But hey, what helps me get through these days of living in New Jersey is a bit of positivity, motivational speeches, and a little bit of coffee. But more on that later. Today we're gonna give you guys some inspiration and motivation to motivate you to get out of the dumps. If you're in New Jersey, please, I'm so sorry. I'm just sorry you live here. But yeah, today we're gonna give you guys some motivation because you deserve it. So, we're gonna be reacting to a very motivational speech and a video that was, it's one of those compilations. And what I like about these things is they always seem to have a really great positive message to the audience. So what I'm hoping is that you guys can learn from this motivational speech. This was requested by the one and the only Mason. The Cake is a Lie, who is part of the Miscat Squad Patreon page and the Miscat Squad Clubhouse. So thank you, Mason. I can't wait to get into this because, as I know, I love to be able to inspire other people. I love to be able to motivate other people, and this is what this channel is about. So sit back, grab your snacks, grab a bit of cup of Joe, and let's get motivational. Come on, Joe. Let's go. Like this music. Why do we fall? Oh.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows.
Very true.
It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit.
Yep.
It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Don't do this. I don't want to cry. I don't want.
It's temporary. Oh. It may last for a minute, or an hour, or a day, or even a year. But eventually, it will subside, and something else will take its place. If I quit, however, it will last forever.
Bro, I didn't want to cry. I didn't want to cry.
For error is so small. I mean, 1/2 a step too late or too early, and you don't quite make it.
No.
1/2 second too slow, too fast, you don't quite catch it.
And that's fine.
The inches we need are everywhere around us.
Yep.
They're in every break of the game, every minute, every second.
He hit the ball and it goes like.
You got a dream?
Oh God, don't.
You gotta protect.
Percent happiness. You want to do that to me?
People can't do something themselves. They want to tell you you can't do it.
The movie kills me. Like, it kills me.
Don't be afraid to fail. You can't can't always win, but don't be afraid of making decisions.
Yep.
You have to believe that something different can happen. He who says he can and he who says he can't are both usually right. That most of you say you want to be successful, but you don't want it bad. You just kind of want it.
Yeah.
You don't want it bad, and
it's
you
so
want to
true,
party.
though.
You don't want it as much as you want to be cool. Most of you don't want success as much as you want to sleep.
That is so true.
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us.
Good point. That's a good point there.
Deep down, dig deep down, and ask yourselves, who do you want to be? Figuring out for yourselves what makes you happy, no matter how crazy it may sound to the people.
What's really important for you guys to know, what he said right there was so true. You gotta figure out, you gotta go deep inside of yourself and be like, what makes you happy? You know, like, don't ever think like you have to please everybody out there in life. Like, yes, it's important to help other people, but you need to be able to help yourselves, because if you don't, then you're not going to be able to continue to help other people. And you have to realize something. You have to really realize something that's very important. You got to help the right people. Because there's people out there who will use and they will abuse you. They will suck out every living moment and being of your existence to make sure that they are happy. They are leeches. They will leech onto you and they will suck you dry of your happiness. What you got to realize is that in life, you can't just continually put yourself down to make somebody else happy. Because if you keep doing that, you're gonna realize you're never gonna realize the importance of yourself. And part of this life, and like, you have to learn to help yourself before you can help anybody else out there. Because if you keep helping the wrong people, those people will keep rising up while you are down in the dirt. And I always talk about this with my team or with my family. I always talk about them and say to them, like, look, you have to help the right people. You know, I am a Catholic, and I believe in God and heaven and everything, and I want to help everybody as much as possible, but you got to realize something. You can't help people who are fools or naysayers or people who are just out there for themselves, because there's a lot of selfish people out there. There's a lot of people who will literally use you to the... Even family, friends, relatives, it doesn't matter. I myself, for a personal story to share with you, was completely used and abused by my aunts and uncles and cousins for so many years. So many years. Especially my cousin who made me into such a competitive person for my whole entire life, and it still scars me to this day. But what I realized is I was going to be the only one who could change my life. I was the only one out there who could say enough is enough. Because, you know, we are always looking for help. But you know what? The big guy upstairs, he's so important doing a lot of other things. And the thing is, what you have to realize is the big guy upstairs, he understands what you can handle. You know, he understands that with me, he knew I could handle this on my own. He's not going to hold my hand and take me places and be like, Kat, oh, it's going to be okay. No, he knows when I need help. He knows when you need help. He knows when everybody in this world needs help. And I, as someone who has this strong faith, truthfully and wholeheartedly believes that God is out there and he knows what you can handle. So if you're asking him, why aren't you helping me? Why aren't you there for me? He is. But he's not good. It's tough love. That's what it is. It's tough love. He knows exactly what you can handle. And he knows. He knows. And even if you don't believe in religion or believe in God or anything, you know what you can handle. You know what you can handle. You know what you could do. And inside, I knew I could handle that, but I didn't want to admit it to myself because I wanted somebody to hold my hand for me. I wanted somebody to be like, oh, I'm going to get you out of this world. I'm going to get you out of that pain that you're... No. The only people who can really lift ourselves up is ourselves. Because God knows what we can handle. God knows that he's not going to be there 24/7. He has other things and more important things to handle. But with this, that was so important. You got to focus on you. You got to focus on your happiness until you can focus on other people. Because they will use, they will abuse, and they will hurt you to the point of no existence of you. So that was very important.
What it's going to be, who you're going to be, how you're going to do it. Just decide.
That's all it takes.
Why not? Why can't I be the MVP of the league? Why can't I be the best player in the league?
You can.
I don't see why. Why? Why can't I do that?
Never say can't. You gotta say can. You gotta turn negative into the positive.
What you said to the kid? It ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit. And keep moving forward.
Yep.
How much you can take.
Yep.
And keep moving forward. Get up. Get up.
These things always kill me.
We can stay here, get the shit kicked out of us, or we can fight our way back.
Yep.
Into the light. We can climb out of hell. 1 inch at a time.
To be able at any moment to sacrifice what you are for what you will become. Most of you won't be successful because when you're studying and you get tired, you quit. I don't do well in math. You're right. You ain't never studied. I'm not good in writing because you have never written before.
Oh God. So what they said there about what are you willing to sacrifice in order to make sure that you have a happier life for yourself. Now, be strong, cat, no crying. There's points in my life where, whether it was a job or something else, I had to sacrifice a lot. Some of you know this story if you see certain older videos, some of you don't. But I made this really big sacrifice because I was being disrespected. I was being hurt. My mom was being disrespected. My sister was being disrespected. And I made this choice. You know, I had this choice in front of me. You know, it was either keep the job, you know, keep the income and be miserable, or sacrifice all of it and focus on something positive like this. What do you think I did? I focused on this. It was tough. Trust me, it was one of the hardest things I'd ever done because, you know, I worked my butt off to get where I was at that job, and then I had to throw it all away. 5 years of hard work, I had to throw it all away. And it was like that feeling that you were like, it was the feeling of comfort and wanting to know that you were going to be comfortable and okay. But then I knew if you don't have respect, if people don't respect you, you know, if they don't respect you, if they don't respect your vision, if they don't respect who you are, you gotta go. You gotta go. Or they gotta go. Because what the importance is, if you get disrespected, if somebody disrespects you, that's not okay. And you have these feelings that like, it overwhelms you with this, like, pain and misery that just creeps into your body and just says, like, hey, you know, you're a piece of crap. Because why? It's not because you think you are. It's because the people in your life are the ones making you feel that way. It's not you. You weren't born to be a failure. No one is born to be a failure. But it's the steps that we take is whether we succeed or we fail. So with everybody who's in your life, it could be a parent, it could be a cousin, it could be an aunt or an uncle or a friend or anybody out there, coworker. It could be anybody. If they disrespect you at least even once, they gotta go. You gotta go. I cut myself away from my relatives and everybody because I just knew it wasn't good. It was making me feel like I was a piece of crap. And then the second I realized it, the day I realized it was when my grandparents got really ill and really sick. And the only people that were there for them were my mom, me, and my sisters. My aunts, my uncles, everybody wasn't there for them. They weren't. Simple truth there. And that's when I woke up. That's when I said to myself that these people in my life, if they're going to treat such honorable people who brought them into the world, people like my grandparents, who I will forever honor on this channel, who I will forever do whatever it takes to get their talents onto this channel to show you guys that everything I am is because of them and my mother. I realized that those people, not even family, but those people were not worth it. And I cut myself away. It took me so many years. I mean, the worst years of my life was when I was 15 to about 19 years old. Around that time, so much was happening. I didn't have a childhood or like a teenhood. I saw that type of stuff going on. And it made me who I am today, and I'm proud of that. But if somebody is causing you and making you feel like you're a piece of crap, you gotta cut them. You gotta be the one. They're not gonna do it. They're not gonna do it. They're gonna continue to drag you down into that hole, in that pit of hell, until you realize that you gotta break away from them and get the frig out of your house. You gotta get the heck out, and you gotta leave. Because these people who are making you feel like that, they're not worth it. They are not worth it. And I hope I can help you to realize that. See my scars. See what I've been through. Because I'm somebody who's been through a lot. And I want you to realize that if you've been through a lot too, it's okay. It's fine. You know, it makes you stronger. I'm thankful for my struggles. I'm thankful for my pain. Because it made me stronger. That was very important. Cut the people out of your life. Focus on your happiness. Focus on you.
Is only developed by hours and
what the hell? What was he punching?
If you are not making someone else's life better, then you're wasting your time.
Very true.
Don't cry to give up. Cry to keep going.
I don't know how they do that.
Don't cry to quit. You already in pain.
How?
Get a reward from
Okay,
it.
please. I want to react to Olympic things.
Get what you're worth, but you gotta be willing to take the hits and not point the finger saying you ain't where you want to be because of him
Yeah.
or her or
These
anybody.
things.
Cowards do that, and that
These
ain't
things destroy me.
You're better than that.
Yep. In life, we all have a purpose, but there's going to be the good and the bad out of everything. If you want to get to that purpose, if you want to get to your goals, you are going to have to be willing to go out there and, like they said, take the hits, take the punches. You need to be willing to sacrifice sometimes your sanity, sometimes your well-being in order to get where you want to be. Life is about making sacrifices. Life is about for the greater good. Life is about being brave and seeing how far you can get to your goal. Because you're tested. You know, I truly believe this. And you can, again, this channel, again, you could agree to disagree or disagree with me or disagree with me completely. Everyone's opinion here is valid. But I truly believe everyone has a purpose in the world and everything happens for a reason and it builds you up inside. Now, if I was where I am today, like with how the channel is now, and if I was there, like back in 2015, oh my god, I wouldn't be able to handle any of this pressure. I wouldn't be able to handle any of this. I would literally not be able to handle any of it. And even back then, I was like, why can't I be where I am right now? Back then, I wanted to be where I am right now. And now I realize, I'm like talking to my past self, I'm like, you want to be ready. Big man upstairs, he knew that when I was going to be ready for this. He knew it was going to take some struggle, it was going to take some pain. He knew that I had to get out of my comfort zone, had to be able to do certain things in order to get where I wanted to be. Simple facts, simple truth right there. Sometimes we're just not ready yet. But you gotta take the punches, you gotta take the hits, you gotta take everything, and you gotta be the one to decide if you're ready or not. You gotta be the one to decide. You gotta say in your head, like, are you actually ready? You might not be. So that's important.
Every moment is a new moment. So now you got to go out and show them that I'm a different creature.
Yes! Go!
I'm gonna show you how great I am.
How? How do you jump on cars without that isn't... No, please.
The 17th chapter of St. Luke it is written, the kingdom of God is within man.
Oh.
Not one man nor a group of men, but in all men, in you.
That speech.
You, the people, have the power. The power to create machines. The power to create happiness. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful. To make this life
I gotta
a
listen to that
wonderful
speech out here too. I gotta show you guys
Now,
it.
what are you gonna do?
You know, it's like people always think motivational speakers are like screaming at you and say, you're wrong, but they're right. They're like, someone's gonna wake and shake you up. I want to start like reacting to like Olympic things because it's something I can never do with sports. How are you doing that? Oh, you look at him, he's like, yeah. Oh yeah, man, look at me. How would he do that? Okay, guys, so I gotta hydrate myself because that was a whirlwind of emotions, wasn't it? Alright, so the reason that I get emotional about these things, if you guys are wondering, is because they speak a certain truth to us, that if we're afraid of something, we gotta be the ones willing, in order to get where we want to be, we gotta be the ones willing to make sacrifices, we have to take the risks, we have to be brave. And it gives us these simple truths and reminders and these wake up and shake up calls that what you need to understand is you have to be the person to take your life where you want it to be. You know, it's like we're given these talents for a reason. We build ourselves up. We have this drive for a reason, but we need to be the ones that say, hey, it's about time that I get what I want. So a few things for you guys, some tips, because I like to do here on this channel. It's all about positivity and reacting to a bunch of positive content. That's what I really want to do on this channel, is just be able to show you guys and showcase really positive content that is on the internet. A few tips. One, you gotta make yourself happy. I know it's hard sometimes, I know it's really hard, but you gotta focus on making yourself happy sometimes, because if you don't, then you're going to be driven down to nothing. You're gonna be hurt to the point where you are shriveled up. And you might even be shriveled up right now, but even if you feel like you're in this pit, like they were saying, the pit of hell, inch by inch, piece by piece, bit by bit, you got to climb out. You gotta get out of that. You gotta get out of that mindset. Another tip is break away from those people that are causing you pain. If people are literally putting you down, they're judging you, and you don't know your own self-worth, especially if you're very insecure, you gotta get away from them. They are the root of your problems, because if people keep reminding you, and if this is the thing, if you keep saying to people and yourself, oh, I'm a piece of crap, oh, I'm trash, oh, I'm nothing, I'm a nobody, I'm never gonna get successful, I'm never gonna get what I want, that's you complaining. That's not you doing anything about it, that's you complaining. You gotta get that mindset like I had to get. You had to get that mindset where you realize that complaining ain't gonna get you nothing. It's not gonna get you anywhere. Being negative is very easy. Being positive is very hard, especially in this type of world. It's like you gotta realize, instead of complaining, why always me, say, you know what is my problem? Why am I saying this about myself? It's probably because of your friends, it's probably because of your family, it's probably because of your relatives, it's probably because of a coworker, it's probably because people out there are making you feel like you're a piece of crap. We're not born negative, you know, we're not born negative, it's the world that makes us negative. So what you have to realize is, instead of calling yourself a piece of crap, start slow. Start getting yourself out of this pit, drag yourself out. Just be like, you know what, like, are these people worth it in my life? Like, you have to ask yourself, what is causing the problem? You can answer every single question in life by asking why. Why am I like this? Well, let's do a test here. I'm like this because, not for me, but I'm gonna give an example. It's like, I'm like this because, let's say, a friend is doing that to me. A friend is making me feel like I'm a piece of crap. I'm like this because somebody out there in the world is making me feel like I'm a piece of crap. Or I myself am making my feel, but it's like, it never is yourself. Like, your thoughts are influenced by the world around you. So if you're feeling like you're crap, or you're like nobody cares, you gotta get out. You gotta get out. You gotta make a new life for yourself. Or, if you can't yet, just ignore them. Surround yourself with people. There's the whole internet is online. If you're watching this now, you have access to the internet. Find friends online. Do something there. Find something positive in your life. Make art. Make music. Do something. Don't sit there and put yourself in a hole, because that doesn't help. That just makes it the hole deeper. So that's my tips for you guys today. But I want to start doing a ton of more like motivational type things for you guys, because this content and this channel is all about positivity. Yeah, I might cry here and there because I'm a very emotional person. I'm sorry about that, but it's nothing that a few investments in some tissue boxes won't help in my life. But no, I am enjoying doing this stuff for you guys. A lot of you have been saying things like you've been down in the dumps lately, so I want to be able to, you know, lift you guys up. But if you live in a place like New Jersey, trust me, you gotta wear some leather jackets. You gotta be able to pack a punch, and you gotta be able to survive, because that's what New Jersey is. Everybody is at each other's throats all the time. Everybody wants to have better than somebody else. It's a whole war all the time at New Jersey. So you gotta have this type of strong personality. I had to grow up with this. I grew up with tough love. So this is me passing on what I learned to you guys, because it's man eat man world out there, especially in New Jersey. Never come here. But again, big thanks to Mason for recommending this video on our Patreon page. And don't forget to subscribe if you want more motivational and positive content like this. Don't forget to hit the bell notification, because you will miss out on notifications when your episode is up. I keep saying that wrong, I don't know why. And don't forget to give us a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, because that helps me know what kind of content you guys do enjoy on this channel. But anyway, guys, again, remember my tips for you, and also remember what the words of this video said. I hope you have an amazing day. You stay safe out there, and as always, always, Miscats, until the next video, embrace your inner fangirl and your inner fanboy every single day. Bye, guys. Hey, squad, thanks so much for tuning into this episode of Miscat Squad. If you want to follow our adventures outside of YouTube, be sure to check out the description down below for all these awesome fun links. And if you really love what we're doing on YouTube and want to be part of the journey and to contribute to it, be sure to check out our Patreon page for awesome monthly awards. Thanks again, squad, and until the next video, embrace your inner fangirl and your inner fanboy every single day.